Welcome back to Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists. This week, it's our favorite ladies returning for a holiday special. That's right, we've invited back the women of The Look.
The View may have their reign on daytime debate-style, primarily women-focused TV, but the ladies of The Look are giving them a run for their money.
And they're doing it in the holidays. That's right, it's the holiday special.
So sit back, relax, turn on the telly, and let's listen in.
Well, ladies, how are we? Great to see you, ladies. Well, here we are again. Everybody ready? Everybody good?
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
We're shooting this early, folks.
It's the look. It's the look, and it's snowing outside. It may be where you are, but it's the look.
It's beautiful.
I hope that everyone is enjoying the festivities of this season, you know, bringing it back to what it's all about, a family, you know, giving thanks, God, everything.
The snow was gorgeous, honey. When I came in on the subway this morning, walking in down,
I
who
love
here
the
took the subway?
I did.
Yep.
No, I took an Uber. Why'd I lie?
Yeah,
Barbara
I
Ann
drove.
is in good health. Barbara Ann.
Yes, I'm in good health. Hello. Oh, wow. Yeah. Hello, everyone. What?
No, we didn't say anything. You can, hey, look right into the camera,
Hello?
Barb, and wave hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, we're on TV.
Michaela being uncharacteristically nice to the elderly.
Well, I am quite cheery today because
You are.
You are. What do I owe the pleasure?
okay.
Who do I thank?
Okay.
Your husband?
Well-
That can't be it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let it slide. I'm pretty uncharacteristically cheery because we did win a little lawsuit, my lobbying group, and so now legally, when you go into a Best Buy, they have to tell you Merry Christmas when you enter and when you leave.
Oh, it's and when you leave.
It's when you enter and when you leave. So I am filled with Christmas joy, and I am so excited to be here and talk about my favorite time of the year.
Or the holiday spirit.
Oh, we love the holiday spirit. Should we go around and just say our names really quickly just in case?
Yes, I know. I think we went absolutely viral when we posted that clip.
We went viral?
Viral, honey.
Viral.
I mix them up. When we did that really fun TikTok dance with the arms,
Oh, yeah.
and the shimmy.
Nothing like you do the way you move.
And we did it, and Barbara Ann fell down, and we went absolutely viral for it. So we should explain who we
She
are.
folded in half like a folding
yeah.
chair.
Oh, what? Who?
Yes. So we're
Yeah,
gonna
you hinge at the hip.
Oh, yes. I hinge at the hip.
For our new listeners, we'll go around. My name is Luann Bumpkins. I'm a beloved vegan. My father makes mozzarella. Yeah, you can make that. That's peace in the house. If what's one really.
That's my bestie right there.
Oh, my
That's my
best
bestie,
friend
my
over
best
here.
friend right
I love
there.
these ladies. I love this job. I used to have a little role in a little sitcom called The Golden Girls, and my father.
We never talked about that.
Yes, I have. Oh no, it's in. We have. I have a couple lines.
Oh.
It's so yes. I used to do sitcoms, and now I have I own my father's cheese factory now. Thank the Lord, and I love these ladies right here.
Wow. I'm Deena Marie Long Silva, heir to the Long John Silver's throne. I, of course, live in a big, beautiful house in North Carolina in an area not affected by the hurricanes, so we're okay. We're all okay. But I love my family, and we're all staying safe, and I pray for all those people that are going through those hard times. I'll tell you what, I sent a big potluck over. I sent it to Raleigh. I said, just take all these plates. I put it in my uncle's truck, and I said, drive all these dumplings, all these chickens, and drive all of it over, all the collard greens, all the okra, all the southern fried chicken. I said, drive it all the way over there.
Now you know those roads are closed. I'm calling your bluff. Those roads are closed.
And the people
I don't
that are
know how
closing the
you
roads,
drove them.
and the people that are closing the roads don't need to eat.
Don't test me.
And the workers that are standing in front of the barricades don't need to
Do not
eat.
test my holiday spirit.
And the workers that are tired, telling everybody to go home, don't need some chicken and dumplings, darling.
Of course they need the food, but I don't believe that you sent a truck.
Detente. We have to wait. We have to go 20 minutes in. Barbara Ann.
20 minutes.
Barbara Ann.
Barbara Ann. Barbara Ann.
Barbara, wake up. Barbara, sweetie, Barbara.
Barbara,
She
oh my
folded.
God.
She folded like a folding
No,
chair.
it's too early for this, Barbara.
Barbara, we can't.
We gotta fold it up.
Barbara.
There we go.
Remember, ladies, we can't fight and we can't pass out, Barbara Ann. Too
Do we
early
have the
into episode.
Narcan? Do we have the Narcan?
The Narcan, please.
Barbara is on medical.
Barbara's awake.
Well, Merry Christmas, Barbara.
Good morning,
Okay,
Barbara.
Merry Christmas, Barbara.
Good
Do you want to
morning.
introduce yourself?
Spill the
Hi.
coffee.
Hello. Hi. Hello. I'm Barbara Ann Delight, and I have been in show business since the talkies.
Yes, you have, Barbara. Yes, you have. And
Oh, you're so beautiful.
what? Oh, thank you. And I'm not your daughter, Barbara
so
Ann. I know.
pretty.
I know you're saying
So
that because
proud of my
you
daughter.
think I'm your daughter, and I'm not
so
your
proud of
daughter.
my daughter.
I'm not your daughter. Your daughter lives in Santa Monica. Remember? She has that. She has that store.
That bitch.
No.
Bitch with the store.
Yeah, the bitch.
Don't be
Well,
mean to
I
your
don't think
daughter.
she's a bitch. I don't think. I
Barbara.
don't
That
think
bitch
she's a
with the
bitch.
store.
Barbara. She.
It's a nice
It's
store.
gonna be
We've
okay.
been there.
What
It's
are
a
you
nice
doing with
store.
the-
They have
Oh, I spilled my
macrame.
coffee, darling. I'm a human woman. I spilled my coffee. Can you be mad at me?
She made a mistake. Can we normalize women making mistakes?
Can we
again?
normalize ladies spilling?
Oh, come on now.
This is always. It's always. You take one little thing. I'm not saying. I don't want to get too into this. I know we're in a détente, but your side will take one singular instance and generalize it to society.
You've never spilled. You've never, Michaela
Of
and
course
Luann
I've
Romney.
spilled, but I'm an individual. I'm an individual, and I'm responsible for my own choices. You are putting this on society's problem.
I met somebody on
Nope.
Capitol Hill who said you spilled a martini on them when you were bumped into.
Yes.
Holy God. Tell
And
me everything.
I
Tell
could-
me. I know there's more to
Well,
this.
I could tell you I was there. I was walking and I bumped into Marco Rubio, and because he has these broad shoulders and he swings them around when he walks, and you know this. You've met Marco.
I met him and I don't like him.
Well, if you got to know him, you'd know that he's a God-fearing family man, and he bumped into my martini, and I spilled it on him, and then that was that. And I apologized, and I got him napkins because I am responsible for my own individual choices.
and
Do you
I
want
don't
to
think she's.
introduce yourself? Who are you?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes. Introduce
My
yourself.
daughter.
Thank you, Barbara. I'm not your daughter. My name is Michaela Lynn Romney. I am, of course, the daughter of my father, Mitt Romney, and I am so delighted to be here and share the Christmas season with you all and enjoy some free speech and debate.
Oh, I do love you, Michaela. I do.
And-
I have such a heart for you.
And I you, Luann. And I you.
I do love what we do together as women, and I think every year it's really important to say that around the holidays, right? To be
Sure.
to have gratitude for those around you, and have gratitude for an open dialogue together. I thought it was so fun this year. We got to go to the Sabrina Carpenter concert together. I had a blast doing
Very
that.
fun.
Yes.
That set me espresso. That set me espresso.
A short and sweet meets tall and savory, because that's who I am, darling.
That's it, baby.
It was fun, darling.
Now,
We
I
had a
don't
blast.
It was
understand
fun,
that's that me espresso. I've never understood that. What are and maybe I'm just a little outside of pop music, but I just don't understand what she's talking about.
Oh, I'll tell you. I'll break it down for you, honey. She's so beautiful, voluptuous, sexy, and sweet that she's keeping her man up all night. Something you're probably not used to.
Oh, okay. I
Do
love that
not
one.
bring
I
up
love
my
that one.
husband and his personal trainer 5 minutes into this show. That is rude. That is uncalled for, and that is the business of me and my marriage and God.
I'll tell you what. The kettlebells ain't the only thing he's swinging around there.
Oh my
darling.
Lord! I mean, why is he at the Soul Cycle every day? People don't go to Soul Cycle at night.
Yeah,
They
people don't.
They don't.
You don't bike at night, honey. It's
You
dangerous,
don't bike at
honey.
night.
It's dangerous, honey.
Deena, I will advise you very calmly and very clearly to stay out of my marriage. My marriage is between my husband, his personal trainer, and me. And that is our business to discuss, and that is not the business of some liberal inserting themselves into
There you go again.
my business.
Arbitrarily setting up a boundary, setting up a border. You love to set up arbitrary boundaries, don't you?
I do believe there is a wall in between us, and
If-
you did it.
You are implying that our nation's border is not something that should be adhered to, that the founding fathers set a border between us and Mexico, and you are saying that we should not abide by that law, by that line? we are saying that is very interesting to
Honey,
hear.
I got a border you should look into. It's a bookstore. Maybe you should read a little.
Oh, I miss Borders.
They
Miss Borders.
I miss Borders.
Oh.
I fucking miss Borders. Okay, here's hot news. Hot news. This year, people aren't liking the song "Baby It's Cold Outside" anymore because they think the man in the song sounds like he's taking advantage of the woman. What do we think?
Oh, I wonder.
That's interesting.
Wow.
You love that song, Barbara Ann.
What?
You love "Baby It's
Well,
Cold
you
Outside."
had a cover
I
of it with
really
Frank
can't
Sinatra.
stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I
I
got
gotta
to
go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Oh, there she is.
This
This
evening
evening
has
has
been
A thousand eyes.
so very nice.
Oh, why
My father will be suspicious.
Buddy, bim, bam, boo.
Gosh, your lips look delicious.
I don't want to do it anymore. It makes me sad.
Yeah. It was beautiful
But it
because
was-
she knew the words.
It was
and then
so
she didn't
different
know
in the
words.
cover. It was so
yeah.
different in the
But
cover.
you covered that song a long
Frank?
time ago. And Barbara Ann, listen
Frank
to this.
Sinatra?
People,
Yes.
Oh, he was a lover. He was a lover.
Did you kiss Frank?
I did more than kiss. I dicked him down.
No,
my
you
God.
did.
You
Damn
did
Barbara
down.
He loves a
What a
strap on.
Christmas miracle.
Where did you learn that?
Barbara.
Barbara Ann, no, look, it looks like we have her for a very lucid moment.
Oh, good.
Barbara Ann,
What was
set the
Frank
scene.
Sinatra's dick like?
It's the Tropicana 1964. What are you looking at?
Tropicana 1964. I'm looking at Frank Sinatra looking at himself in the mirror going, imagine if I could fuck me. And I say, you can, Roger. You can.
And you called him Roger.
It was a nickname we used to call
like
each other.
like a James Bond sort of role play.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I put on something called, we didn't call it strap-ons back then. We called it wood on a spike.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
Ow! Ow!
And I
Ow!
dick-
Ow!
And we did call it dicking him down.
Okay, this is inappropriate.
I
This
don't
is
think we should shut her
inappropriate. I
down while
think
she's
we
still
should-
lucid.
I think this is the best thing we've ever heard on The Look. Barbara Ann Delight pegged Frank Sinatra with a wooden spike.
And all I had to do was sing "Baby It's Cold Outside."
I got to be singing more often,
Oh
honey.
my God.
What? Who?
Okay, you're gone.
Oh, she's
Anyway,
gone.
what do you
She's
think
out.
about this? I love the song, but I think we're in different times these days, and sometimes we need
Yeah.
to talk about songs and what they mean
Oh,
and
yeah.
reclaim that.
Well, it's 2024, darling. Where is it even cold? Global warming, climate catastrophes
Okay.
happening left and right. Baby, it's warm outside. Take your jacket off.
Baby,
Leave it
it's
here.
burning outside.
Baby, it's burning outside.
I don't
Baby,
think
I'm
we can
burning.
be politicizing Baby It's Cold Outside. Baby It's Cold Outside is a gorgeous song. It's a beautiful song about a man pursuing a woman in the cold and in the night. And I think that that's something that we could all be going back to. And I think that that's like kind of what this country was founded on. And so I love singing that
You
song.
think it was kind of founded on a guy telling a woman it's cold outside?
Of course,
Come
George
inside?
Washington, Martha Washington. That's what they did, and that's why we have this great country because he was busy founding the nation in the cold, crossing the Delaware, and Martha was sewing the flag. With her friend Betsy Ross.
With her friend. Martha was sewing it with Betsy Ross.
See, when I don't interrupt Michaela Lynn Romney, she always finds herself in some bullshit that absolutely is arbitrary and meaningless.
Oh, interesting.
wow.
Because I don't know if I'm smelling. If I'm smelling, I thought I'd be smelling fir trees and winter spices, but all I'm smelling is an attack from you, Deena.
Can I
No.
tell you something? I'm going to step up for my friend right now really quickly.
Bestie, that's my
I
best
think
friend
it's
right
so
there.
fucking ridiculous that you can act like you could smell an attack.
Well,
Because I can smell a lot of things.
I
can smell a lot of things.
maybe if you served in our nation's military, you'd be able to smell an attack.
I'm not a skunk, honey. You can't smell my attacks.
I
Boom.
can smell them coming
Boom.
from a mile away. I know what you're going to say. It's problematic for a woman to be pursued by a man with a strange drink.
He's
in the
cornering
cold.
her. He's cornering her, Michaela.
Oh, she wants to be there.
Oh, come on.
She wants to be there. She keeps saying, gosh, my parents are going to be so worried.
Her poor parents.
That's how women are. We say things like, "Oh, ooh, I really can't stay," but we know what we mean.
Absolutely not.
Where did you
We
serve?
know what we mean.
Me and my husband Denny, I'll tell you what, me and my husband Denny, when
Speaking
I met
of
him,
begging.
when I met the husband Denny, I was standing there And he looked at me and he said, "Hey, are you going to the bathroom?" I said, "Only if you take me in there and do something to me."
Oh my God.
And he knew, okay, because women, they consent to things. They consent to things they want to be involved with, honey. And
Because that's what the
I'm up
times
to.
are. It's 2024,
Well, if
honey.
you're implying that I don't agree with consent, that's completely not true. I believe in a woman's right to say, you know, if you need to spend a weekend with your personal trainer, that's okay with me.
Oh.
Because I trust you and I trust the confines of our marriage.
Yeah. All right.
Look,
well.
it's a good song and I like it. I like it.
And I want to clarify, you're not smelling the attack. You're smelling Deena Marie Longsilver's new holiday candles.
Oh, I love it. I
They
love it.
smell
You sent me
just,
so much.
Yep, they smell just like my kitchen, and now your kitchen can smell like my kitchen. We got a tartar sauce candle.
And
we got a fish and chip.
I
And
do.
when I tell you I
got
love
your-
it, I love it.
I got your
I love it.
I did get your fish candle and I gotta hand it to you, Deena. It really smells like fish.
It does smell like fish.
Oh, my
not
God.
just fish.
You ever put a fish in an office microwave? That's exactly what lighting a fish candle does.
Thank you, honey. That's where we got the inspiration.
Yeah.
But it was the
I
office was the
loved-
long.
I loved how the clam chowder candle came in a bread bowl.
Absolutely.
I loved it.
And once the candle melts, you can eat it.
Oh my God. We need to eat more candles these days. I'm saying it.
You're my best friend.
I'm saying it.
You're my best friend, and
Sometimes
I love her.
I get these candles and I go, I want to nom on it.
Absolutely.
And I'm a
Luann,
vegan.
Luann, I gotta say, I think that you're
I'm
having.
a fucking vegan.
I think that what you thought was a taper candle was actually a red vine, and so
Nom 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 nom.
So-
No, that's wax.
though
Hold a red vine in your hand. That's wax.
No, a red vine, the long, skinny ones that you
No.
eat at a movie
Hold
theater.
the red
That
vine
is
in your
a
hand.
red vine. That's not a candle. And I know you think that means that candles are delicious, but that is a snack.
It's when we argue about dumb shit when I get really mad.
I know.
Luann, Luann, we're just having a debate.
A red vine is wax. Hold it in your hand, Michaela.
It's made of
Honey,
food.
now I don't really know where I side with.
Red
Are you
vine.
saying that? Hold on a minute, honey. And I hate
I'm
to
saying
side with
I
her.
think we should eat more candles, and I think women should be
You're
heard.
only saying that we should eat more candles because you think red vines are candles.
Hold on.
They're candy.
Hold on.
They are candy.
Sit down.
Sit down.
My best friend has an argument, and they're combined. So if you don't agree with it, then you are wrong.
So
It is-
I am saying my
we see
argument
Daniel's
is
agreement.
agreement.
Hold on a minute. No, I
My
agree
argument.
with. So the thing is, I didn't agree that red vines were candles, and I didn't agree we should eat them. But she also said women should be heard. I do agree that women should be heard. So now I agree
you
that we
do,
should eat more candles.
You cannot just latch onto one part of an argument if I say that up is down and down is up,
Oh,
but
well,
the sky
welcome
is
to the
Fight and
green.
frame, fight and
You
frame,
can't
fight and
agree
frame,
with
girls.
me.
Fight and frame.
Welcome to the Republican Party, Michaela. Both parties, both women should be heard, and red vines and candles, and they both intertwine together. And you see how I got you by the balls like that? That sounds a little bit like a lobbyist.
Absolutely. honey.
Like a lobbyist.
There we go, honey.
Like a lobbyist.
Speaking of lobbyists, you know what I'm loving these days? Hobby Lobby's closing.
Bill
You
Clinton.
take that fucking back.
Hobby Lobby
No,
is a
they're
group
not.
of bad men, and
No,
I
they're
want
not.
that store down.
They are experiencing some financial troubles, sure.
Wow.
Some financial troubles that they are handling within the confines of their boardroom.
Oh, girls.
Within their boardroom.
I think
this
they're
is an argument
homophobes,
between
they're
a man
racist.
and his boardroom that does not concern you. How dare you?
The
How
CEO
dare
of
you?
Hobby Lobby kills babies for fun.
You are a liar.
He
You
does.
are a liar.
I saw it in a meme. Someone
You are a
sent me a
liar.
meme of it.
Meme. It's a meme, you stupid bitch.
I knew it was.
Sit down.
And I thought you'd see if you'd correct a woman older than you. And you did. You need to respect your
Yes,
elders.
of course I'm gonna correct a woman older than me. What logic is that? What logic is that? Of course I'm gonna. If Mrs. Claus herself came down
Okay, let's talk about it.
and said,
Oh, we're talking about this.
Okay, let's
wow.
talk
We're
about
talking.
it.
The producers say, "Don't go there." The producers are going, "Don't go
they
there."
go this year.
Let's
Please
talk
don't
about.
bring up Mrs.
we're
Claus.
going
Wait,
to get into
here
Mrs.
we go.
Claus.
Yeah, we can't talk about
Here
Mrs.
we
Claus yet.
go.
We
Because
can't.
Mrs. Claus is the
do it. Let's get
perfect
there.
American wife, okay? And we are being straying from that. But they have a perfect marriage. He goes out and works.
Oh,
He goes out
wow.
and works, and she bakes cookies.
Oh my God. Oh, she's losing it. Oh.
Don't get on your
Mrs. Claus
knees
is a
on the
prisoner in her
chairs.
own home.
Amen. Oh, speak truth to us.
Mrs.
she-
Claus.
She wants to be
Mrs. Claus is a representative of a bygone era, honey.
Oh, Oh,
You
wow.
Mrs.
goddamn.
Claus should be euthanized for compassion.
I'm gonna kill you with a gun.
I am going to shove you down a flight of stairs right into a fucking killer whale's tank.
Mrs. Claus is the ideal wife. She is the picture-perfect image of what womanhood should be. She stands in that kitchen and she makes a plate of cookies and her husband says, "Thank you." And we all say, "Thank you, Mrs. Claus. Thank you, Mrs. Claus."
You know what I want to know? What's her first name? Women need names. Women need names.
Her name cannot only be tied to a husband.
Mrs.
A husband who, by the way, only eats fucking cookies. That's a child.
If I could name Mrs. Claus, you know what I'd name her? Beyonce.
I name her Renee Rapp. I love her music.
Renee.
I love her music.
Wow.
I love her music.
You do not want. Her name is not Renee Rapp Claus. Renee Rapp Claus?
I love that album. That girl's got pipes.
I'm gonna freak out.
Poison, poison, honey.
Poison, my tummy hurts. Yeah, because you're eating too many cookies because your husband's a
There's a
loser.
part of that song that I think about you because I hate you, stupid. I wish you could die. That I think about. I think about Michaela
no.
Romney.
Now,
Every time
I
listen to
respect
Poison-
your right to free speech. I respect your right to free speech, but my God, rubber and glue, what bounces off me, what bounces off you. And
Guys.
I am...
Listen. Let they talk.
Rubber and glue.
There you go. There
Oh,
you
here,
go.
what's
Yeah,
up,
you know
Barbara
the
Ann?
phrase.
Bill Clinton blew his saxophone into me.
Okay, I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
Barbara.
We have to ask more.
I have to
Are we
know.
gonna get him? Okay, here we go. Let me see.
Did you have
the
sex with Bill
four
Clinton?
the Four Seasons, Washington D.C., 1995. Oh, we got her.
Oh, we got her.
we
She's
got
here.
We cued her in.
I love when you
think
give her
this
the time
is
and
new.
place.
We haven't been summoning her in the right way, and now I think this makes sense.
It was me, Bill Clinton, and Bob Dole. Bob Dole likes to watch. Bill Clinton likes to play. And I like it all.
You like it all. That's amazing. So was he a good lover? Was Bill
Who?
good?
Bill Clinton.
Oh, who?
Ah, fuck. we lost
The
him.
president, 1996.
Blew a saxophone
I did not
into
have
you.
sexual
Blew a
relations
sax
with
into
that
your
woman.
vag.
F sharp feels good.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if this is good for daytime television.
Yeah, I don't know if we can continue, Barbara Ann.
Okay.
Okay, so listen, Chapel Roan
Oh,
saying
no.
she-
Barbara.
Oh, hi.
Barbara,
Hello.
you're on TV, and we're talking about Christmas. Do you have any thoughts about what's your favorite part of Christmas, Barbara Ann?
Yeah.
Christmas?
Christmas.
Or the holidays. Other people celebrate other holidays.
Oh, yeah, that's lovely. I love questions like that from my beautiful daughter.
I'm
So beautiful.
I'm not your daughter. She lives in Santa Monica, and her macrame store is doing really well.
That bitch with the macrame store.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
I like the
I have a
presents.
question on the prompter. Christmas is here, but Thanksgiving is always a holiday that is nearby. Do we feel like Christmas is overtaking Thanksgiving?
Why was
or-
that written like a game show clue?
No.
Are they doing fucking riddles again for us?
They took our cards away because I tried to cut you with one last time.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a safety thing.
I'm glad we don't have cards anymore. It was divisive.
So I'm sorry. What was your question about Thanksgiving? It
So
was that,
the question
what do
I
we
think
think about
is,
it?
which I knew the question. You guys didn't have to make me read the prompter. You keep saying read the prompter. You got glasses.
Question.
I know
Hello.
the question. Do we think that Christmas is being disrespectful to Thanksgiving? Do we think Thanksgiving is getting its due?
I love the way at the end of the Macy's Day Parade, Santa Claus is at the end of the parade every year.
Yeah.
Because we are ushering in the new season with that, right? It's a symbol. It's a symbol that, like, okay, here's all of the turkeys, all of the gratitude, all the Broadway shows, which I love, by the way. And then at the end,
What's your favorite show this year?
I have The Notebook on Broadway.
Oh, darling.
Oh, Where
honey.
It Rains.
We were watching that together,
was a
honey.
puddle.
Where
love
It Rains.
that.
Absolutely.
I was a puddle.
Absolutely.
And then
honey.
I loved, who's the guy who played Kendall Roy?
Oh, Jeremy Strong.
I saw him in a play.
Enemy of the People, honey.
I
You
loved
saw
that
Enemy of the
play.
People.
I saw because I thought you were going to be there.
Well, I'm gonna kill you after this.
Don't.
I'm gonna
say that
take your
stuff.
teeth out and
Hey,
put 'em
hey,
on a
stop it,
mannequin.
stop it, stop it.
Well, you know what? I do have a problem with that play. those climate protesters. They walked in like they own the place, and I just think that's really emblematic of it. But we don't have to go there. We don't have to go there. This is
they can't own the earth because corporations do, because they're burning it to a crisp.
I just love seeing Kendall Roy in the flesh. I love him. I love that show. I miss that show. There's not enough good shows. But anyway, I'll say when Santa Claus comes in at the end of the parade, I go, now it's Christmas, right? I don't think Thanksgiving is being overshadowed. I think Christmas is bigger. It's bigger. What can I say?
Yeah, it's a peaceful transition of power, and as someone who I do believe in like those great pillars that uphold our nation, and it's built on this sort of this peaceful transition of power. You know, this isn't a dictatorship. We don't have to have a riot when the turkey turns into Santa. You know, we and that's something I can agree with you guys on. We need civil discussion. We need civil discourse.
I agree, honey. So why haven't you done it? I'll tell you what.
Deena.
Listen to me.
Rhetorical.
Deena.
It was rhetorical,
It was
Kayla.
rhetorical.
Deena, the pot is hello. It's the pot killing the kettle black.
What was that?
It's the pot calling the kettle black, to use your southern lingo, which I believe is fake. I believe your
shut
twang
the fuck
is
up.
fake.
Oh, you
don't
kidding me,
even
honey.
respond to that.
I don't think you're from
You know
South.
how big of a whore you are?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You're talking about a woman in Baby It's Cold Outside not having any agency, but you have agency because you just called me a whore.
You're a whore because
God.
Are we hearing this?
Yeah.
Are we rolling right now?
Fucking get over it. I'm so done. You've been arguing since the second we fucking started, and you know this is a Christmas episode.
Well, you keep baiting me into by saying these opinions that are just so insane.
How dare you say that knowing that my son runs a bait and tackle shop in Bradley, Durham, South Carolina?
How dare you?
How
And also,
dare you?
I believe, because I will tell you something, Deena. And I wasn't going to bring this up, but I found your birth certificate because I was looking for it, because I paid someone to go look for it. You were born in Davenport, Connecticut.
Is that true?
I'll tell you what. There is one thing that's true in this. I have bogus birth certificates everywhere.
What?
Because I knew you were coming for me.
Deena,
Oh my
Deena,
God.
there is no
You
way.
do?
My birth certificate is hidden in a time capsule below my father's house.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
Why would you put it there?
Why would you put it there? How do you apply
So
for a job?
unusable.
How did you do this how did you get a W4
Because I knew
for
you'd
this
be looking
job?
for me, honey, because of all the info I
If
found
you
on
were
you.
questioning my private investigator, who, by the way, was able to find my husband and his personal trainer in a remote island in the Pacific
Oh,
that
the
no one even
Maldives?
owns. It is a deserted island. He was able to track that down. His name is Ryan. And you think that
Why was that important?
No, I wanted to know his name. That was the next question out of my mouth.
Because if you want to look up his credentials, you can.
Ryan.
I'll look it up later tonight.
He
Ryan,
was
Ryan.
M15 and CIA. And if you think that you can outsmart him, well, good luck. Good luck to you
Outsmart
is
him.
all I say.
Honey, I employed him. He works for me.
Ryan works for you?
Where do you think the money? Where do you think his fee is going?
Doesn't.
Whoa.
You're paying me, honey.
No, he doesn't.
You're paying
Deena,
me.
This is
Deena,
rich.
you are blowing smoke up my ass.
And you're a whore.
This is a little intense, honey. I'll be honest with you. I love you,
Luann,
baby. I love you. We never called her a whore before.
Luann, and I want to put a pin in this.
I just love the word.
Luann,
I
I want
know, and that's problematic.
No,
honey.
no, I'm reclaiming it.
you can't
You're
reclaim
reclaiming it by calling
by
something you
calling
dislike
me
it?
a
Yes, I'm
whore.
reclaiming it. That's how you do it, right?
No,
I'm
I
reclaiming
even know
it.
your
I don't
side
think
well enough
that's
to
how
know that
that
reclaiming
works.
it,
No,
it means you could call yourself one.
It's like how all the gay guys are calling everybody cunt.
No, it's
They're
not
reclaiming
the same,
it.
honey.
I know.
No, it's saying it as a nice thing. You're saying it as a
No,
mean
I think
thing
she's
to
a
me.
whore.
No, but you're saying it as a mean thing.
I'm reclaiming it by saying it better.
No, you're
No, you're
using
using-
it as the original use to slut shame me.
But
when-
that's what all the kids are doing these days. They say stuff and they're reclaiming it.
It's a little nuanced. It's a little more nuanced than that,
Oh,
honey.
I hate nuances. It makes things
know.
difficult.
I know you hate nuances. I know you saw the film Nora. You hated
And I
it.
said, what? I said, what?
Wow.
Some movies these days, I don't get them. I don't get them.
Okay, here's one thing I wanted to say about Thanksgiving. I know you guys are pro Christmas taking it over. I just wanted to say I believe that Thanksgiving should have its own time. It's the only time I get to use as many leaves as I need to on my dinner table.
Okay.
We got
here
45
go.
people. Otherwise, those leaves are collecting dust.
Here we go. And can you do you know all those 45 people by name? Because
Of
I'm
course I
starting
do.
to think that they're phantoms.
They're phantoms?
What do you mean?
I
the
think
people
they're
in her
phantoms.
house?
Big family and my relatives and my landscapers?
Because I
And
found
my
the
house
birth
cleaners?
Because Ryan found the birth certificate
Wow.
of your brothers, of which you have 2.
You know who the 45th person at my dinner table is? Ryan.
No, I can't handle this.
No, it's not.
And you're
He's a
paying
very
her?
private person. He's a very private person.
No, he
and
works
he's
in
busy with the
privacy.
CIA.
He's a very public person.
I have a question for you. I asked you, of course, this last year,
Yes.
Yes.
if you could, you two, Barbara and Chert, join the
Okay.
combo. I asked my niece
Yes.
wants to study political science,
Yes.
My niece.
and I asked
Not
you,
your, not my niece.
and I asked
Or
you
her
to
niece.
write her a letter of recommendation for college,
Yeah.
in which you politely declined.
What? I don't.
I-
Now I
remember
thought
doing
we
that.
showed up
That's
to each
because it
other's
happened.
I
events.
don't remember.
That's because it happened to
declining.
me.
Huh?
Yes, it wasn't for you, Barbara.
That's because Luann is talking about an incident that happened to me.
We're talking to your left, honey.
And I want to clear this up before the
Talking
new year. Because this
Other
really, we support each other's businesses.
Yes.
We have her weird fish candles, and we post on the Instagram for each of our things.
You
And
guys
we go
never
each of our
come to my
premieres.
DJ sets.
We should
Never
talk
come
about
Barbara,
it.
you don't
Look,
give us
and-
the address, Barbara.
Barbara Ann, we
Don't
did
give
watch
us
your
the
we did
What
watch your
about-
boiler room
Yes,
set.
my boiler room. None
We
of you
watched your
showed
boiler
up.
room. I saw
I
your
You
couldn't
showed
boiler
go
up to
room.
my
live. I
boiler
couldn't.
room.
I couldn't go live. I couldn't. We
I
couldn't.
couldn't.
It's tough.
I can't believe
It's
you
tough.
mixed Dizzy Gillespie and Fats Waller. That was crazy.
I haven't heard Fats
Genius.
Waller in a club in a long time.
That's what a lot of people saying. A lot of people saying. You missed my boiler room.
But, well, I do want to address this.
Ray Charles
We
once
should all
played
air our
me like a
grievances. Let's do
piano.
This. This is good. I'm glad you
This is
I'm
good and
glad
this
you
is
speak up.
healthy.
We
It's
can
the
air our
holiday
grievances.
season. It's about honesty, and we can come together and we can put it all on the table because you know what? And let me speak to this because your niece
Yes.
My
wanted
niece.
to get into George Washington University.
Yes, Charlie
My
is
niece
her name.
didn't wanna
She's a
do
great
this.
girl, and
I love her.
And I knew that she's what's the who's
And I'll-
your father?
Mitt Romney. Don't. I hate when you do this thing where you
It's
pretend
hard to
to
remember.
forget.
and I'm
No,
Mitt
don't say it
Romney.
closer to me.
She's a
When you say it
I'm not a
quieter,
whore.
it looks worse.
I am not a whore.
It does.
When
I
you say
am
it
not a
quieter, it
whore.
looks worse.
I am not a whore. Don't you do that little sleepover
I just want to
thing.
know why you did because you mean a lot politically, and I thought if a letter of recommendation to this college
Would've
would have
been
done
nice.
really nice for her.
Yeah, and I want to talk about why. Because your niece Charlie has a very unconventional way of spelling her name.
Oh
There's-
my God!
There's
That's it.
there's
Oh,
no
dear.
E on the name. It's Charlie,
Oh,
and
dear.
I don't know what that's connected to. Is that connected to Charlie XEX? Is this demonic
SEX?
rat
CX.
sucker?
SCX. It's not SEX.
She came to my boiler
Charlie
room set.
SEX. That's what I keep hearing.
I can't believe you don't like her. She wrote a song about you because you're an apple rotten right to the core.
Ow.
No, stop.
I'll tell you. I will tell you. 365 days of the year, you are a bitch.
Oh,
365 days. That song is about you.
360.
And I tell you, 360. Oh, here I go, turning around, and I'm still looking at a bitch. I'm still looking at a bitch. So I would go and I would look and I would save it for the remix because that album is about you.
Did you love how her and Lord just put out all their grievances on the song?
I
You
wish
should
we could do
do
that.
you should do a remix together.
Yes.
Oh, that would be fun.
And I would say something
know,
like,
I-
when you didn't respond to me about my niece's recommendation, I was so upset and I didn't have a reputation because I was so scared.
In the club on Dutch and that's all I know. But look,
And I love the press packets our producers send us every night, and they say, listen to this song. I love that.
I love that they send full CDs.
full CDs.
Because I got a CD player, honey. I don't
I
use
love
Apple
that.
Music.
you got to get a zip drive. I got all mine on USB and it's much more convenient. You got to I mean, look, Dayton, you got to get a zip drive.
I do.
I
wanna
get them
a
from
zip
Wet
drive.
Transfer.
Wet We
You
Transfer.
got we transfer.
Hey, who are you saying that to?
See, I love it. I love you.
In what way? Well, that was kind of good.
Whore.
That was interesting, honey.
See, it's the way you say it, but you're calling me a derogatory term, but that is celebrating. That is celebrative.
I don't get nuances. I don't get it. What does that mean?
Listen, honey, I do want to just settle because it is the holiday season. Okay?
Merry
And
Christmas.
There's a segment.
Yes, thank you, Barbara Ann.
There's a segment. No, the holidays. Okay?
The holidays.
I call it the holidays. Happy holidays. Because the people
So
at
I'm
my
sorry,
table.
is Christmas not a part of a holiday to you?
Christmas. If you come to my house, there's a whole room for Christmas. There's a whole room for Hanukkah. There's a whole room for Kwanzaa. There's an entire room for Ramadan.
I Zillowed your house.
So wait, you're
I
dividing
Zillowed your
them?
house, and the floor plans don't fucking add
What
up.
was the link you were sent?
Oh no.
You want me to read out a URL
There's
to you?
one Zillow link, and it is in the time capsule under my father's house.
No, it isn't.
And I believe if you click that Zillow link, if you dare so find it, you will see on the Zillow ad that there's a room for Kwanzaa in her house.
The floor plan is they call it a railroad apartment. All the rooms are in one line. All the rooms are in one line
Michaela,
because
let
you
me
live
tell
in the
you
middle of the
this.
city.
Let me tell you this, Michaela. You're playing checkers. I'm fucking your dad. Okay?
What?
You are not.
We're
can't
doing
say
two
that.
You
different
are
things. I'm
not.
not actually.
You are
We're doing
not.
two different things,
You
honey.
are not.
You're
We're
fucking
doing
my
two
father?
different things. So if you want to play a game, we can start. But I'm going to end it.
Deena, I'm winning the game.
Hmm.
I'm winning the game because you are pulling up all of this bullshit straight out of your,
Isn't it
dare I
charming?
say, asshole. Don't do this.
Isn't it charming?
Don't gang up.
The impetuousness of youth, isn't
Don't
it
gang
charming?
up. Conservative ideas silenced once again. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this was a university campus. I'd say we're on a university campus right now where conservative ideas are silenced, where we are the minority.
Oh, so what? You think we should pray in the morning because we're at the university campus?
What?
You know what I mean.
What? I yes.
saw you
Yes.
doing these campaigns about keeping a prayer next to the Pledge of Allegiance at schools.
Yeah, you were
Of
going
course.
to these campuses. You were putting a sign up that said, "Prayer next to the Pledge of Allegiance. Prove me wrong."
And I just think it's very rich coming from you.
I'm sorry. I just think it's interesting that you're able to listen to the Pledge of Allegiance and you're able to omit one very specific phrase from there. Do you know what phrase I'm talking about?
Under
One nation.
God.
Good job, Barbara
Exactly.
Ann.
Barbara Ann.
Under God.
Hold
and
on.
what does that tell you?
Barbara Ann has really been siding with Michaela Lynn, and she's always been a free agent.
I think I've actually, sometimes I wonder,
Well-
it's you and me on the liberal side, and then Barbara Ann usually just kind of floats around.
Yeah.
Well, it's time. Maybe we can tell them.
Tell us what, darling.
Tell us.
I
She's
brought,
my daughter.
No.
No.
No. I'm
No.
not your daughter. I brought Barbara Ann as my guest to CPAC this year.
Jesus.
My speech was so fun.
It was fun. It was fun.
Are you sure you don't mean CPAP? Because I guarantee you she ain't sleeping right.
That was a gorgeous joke, my girl.
Okay,
I do
okay.
use that machine. I do use that.
She does. She does. And that is
CPAC
funny.
I
was-
wouldn't know if she was there because I have that muted on my Twitter. Any of that junk? At this point, I took it off
Look,
my
we
Twitter.
don't have to talk about CPAC because we're here to talk about Christmas. Christmas. And I actually have a news story that I thought was pretty interesting that I'd love to bring up and get your guys' thoughts on because I just found it really interesting.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, where is it? Okay, so get this, and I do want to have a debate on this because I think it's really interesting. So have you guys heard of the Christmas lawyer?
No.
No, honey.
The Christmas
Is that
lawyer.
like Elf on the Shelf, but law?
Oh, my gosh.
I got Elves on the Shelf.
Lawyer in the drawer.
a little
Lawyer in the drawer.
lawyer in the drawer is pretty good.
We're getting mugs. Okay, they're going to make mugs for that.
Lawyer in the drawer
making mugs of that.
is pretty good.
That's
Glad it's a mug.
wonderful.
So there was
Man,
was-
these to say, you could have thought about it. I think
so
they just
there's
have
an
access to
attorney,
mugs.
an
Quickest way in.
attorney, Jeremy Morris from Spokane, Washington. He had this
I
gorgeous
love
Christmas
Spokane.
display. Yeah,
I love Spokane.
I love when you love things, Barbara.
I
Ann,
love when you
'cause
love things.
I think women should love things louder.
Oh, louder. Ah!
So This attorney from Spokane, Washington, who became known as the Christmas lawyer, he had these massive lights display and this gorgeous nativity scene and this big camel taller than a house in his backyard. And his HOA sued him for practicing his religion, for drawing all these beautiful people to come worship him and take pictures of his house every night. And the lights were loud and proud and exalting of Jesus Christ. And he took this case to court, and they found that his religious rights were being infringed upon. But now there's an appeal that says that he can't have his display up in the way that he wants to. And I'm just curious what you guys think about that.
Wow.
Well, I think camels are tacky, and I understand why people get upset. You shouldn't make a camel decoration. What are we doing here?
You think the camels are tacky, that there's a camel in the Bible, which I'm sure you claim is by your bedside table, but...
Oh, shut
Claim.
the fuck up.
I know it.
Oh, shut the fuck
I
up.
made a bedside table out of Bibles.
I
honey.
sent a drone to your house, and the drone didn't see it.
Who was driving the drone?
And have
Ryan,
you-
Ryan?
And have you ever seen the drone again?
Did you
You want to know where the drone
down?
is?
The drone sent
The
me
drone's
pictures.
in
I
a
don't
time
need to see it
capsule
again.
under my father's house.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
It
I don't
is.
believe that that's there.
Ha 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 ha! You sent a drone to her house and it's under her father's grave. Ha ha!
Stop Nelsoning me from The Simpsons. That is not what we're doing. I wanted to
Watching
have,
The Simpsons, we gotta go back to good shows.
It's still
I
on, honey.
wanted to have a spirited debate about
I'll tell you, honey,
freedom of religion
I'll
in
have
this
the
country.
argument, honey. I think
Debate
that
begun.
I do believe in ultimate freedoms. Everyone should be able to celebrate, and I
course.
don't think the Christmas
Of
lawyer
course.
should be persecuted. He's called the Christmas
Persecuted.
lawyer, but he's being sued.
Yes, so I think he's representing himself in court. It's not entirely
Oh,
clear.
I love when they do that.
So why is he called the Christmas lawyer? Because he's getting sued?
Oh, so he is an attorney and he is being sued. You know, this is the part of the story that I wasn't quite clear on. So I am
And so why'd you bring it in?
because
Why'd
because
you
he's
bring
the
it in?
Christmas lawyer, and there's a war on Christmas lawyers right now.
I'll tell
in
you
this
a story.
country.
I'll tell you a story. I was in a little town
No, I
not too
wasn't.
long ago. I was.
She's talking
You?
about her, not
I was
you.
in a little town, and I saw a little boy come up. He was selling some shoes. And he said,
No,
Don't do this.
No.
You know what you're gonna start a fire here.
he
You're gonna
said,
start
No.
You're
said,
gonna set her off.
will you buy these shoes for my mama, please?
no,
Set
no.
her off. with
She's
the
been
Christmas shoes.
sick for
You-
quite
Don't
a
do this
smile.
again.
No.
Don't do this again.
Don't do this.
I know the
You know
shoes
what
would
happened last year. Don't do this.
make me
Don't do
smile
this.
when mama sees Jesus tonight.
Do not do this.
So I bought those shoes
Do
from him.
not do this. Do not
You know what the
do
Christmas
this.
shoes does to her.
I bought those shoes for $3,000. He took that, got her chemo. She was cured by Christmas morning.
No, she wasn't, because that didn't happen. You're quoting the song "The Christmas Shoes." You are quoting
It's based
a song
off of a true story, like in
No,
The Blind
It's
Side.
based off
It's
my
not.
experience.
No,
it's like
it's
the blind.
not.
It's like the blind side.
You
It's like
Don't
did
cross the
not.
line. Don't you cross my line.
The Christmas
Don't
shoes.
you
The
ever obscure
Christmas
my
shoes.
lens. Don't you obscure. Get out of my lens. Get out of my lens.
I am gonna
Get out of
obscure
my
her
lens.
because the Christmas shoes is a song.
Oh, she
Barbara, she's scarecrowed.
Barbara.
She's scarecrowed.
She's scarecrowed.
Hinge up. Hinge up. Let me tell you something. Let me tell
Are you okay,
something.
honey?
My beautiful daughter.
I'm not your daughter, honey.
Louis Armstrong once blew his trumpet into me.
But I thought that was Frank.
More people have brass than you think.
Thank you for looking me dead in the eyes to say that.
What did you say?
More people have brass than you think.
And that clears it up for me. All I needed was that clarification.
He's not the only one that owns an instrument, honey.
Okay,
In fact, he
Michaela,
doesn't
All
even
I'll
play.
Michaela,
say
I
is
just-
this. The Christmas shoes is a song. It is not based on your life, because that is not possible. I looked at the medical records for your mother. She has you want to know what kind of bill of health? But clean, absolutely clean. Perfect
That
in
sounds
every
like
way.
a hippo violation. That sounds like the biggest hippo violation I've
Luann,
ever seen.
it's a HIPAA
It's a
violation.
HIPAA violation.
And you're
honey.
a whore, and I don't care what
You
anyone
got to be
says.
careful with that, honey. You got to be careful with that.
Oh, sometimes I think we could say anything on this show, and they're never gonna fire us. So sometimes I like to walk the line.
Here's something that's fair. I don't think they're ever gonna fire us.
Do you
and I've
think
been
we'll
asking.
do this
No, I think-
till we die?
Ooh, the look?
The look? I think we're going to be here for quite a while.
So do you think that we should find a way to coexist better? Because I don't know. Maybe it's my blood sugar. Maybe I'm getting older. But I don't think this yelling's good for us. Look
Okay.
at Barbara Ann folds like a
No.
folding chair.
Maybe we're having a bit of a Christmas Carol moment where we're seeing the errors of our ways. I'm looking back on our past, all the screaming we've had, all the.
Let's say something nice about each other.
You know what,
That's
Barbara
beautiful,
Ann?
Barbara Ann.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
That's beautiful, Barbara Ann.
Because, look, Deena, I'll start with you.
Yeah, you will.
Christmas time.
Don't you dare.
is here.
This is a nice thing.
It's a
You're
nice
making
thing.
it very difficult for me.
I'm sorry.
You're
We
making
love-
it very difficult for me to be nice to you.
Let her love the way she loves, and let you love the way you love.
I'm sorry that I've. Excuse me. Deena, I apologize for investigating into your life so publicly and so intensely. And I think that though I don't agree with everything you say, I appreciate your very creative interpretation of the truth. I think that requires a lot of creativity and a boundless imagination that I'd like to work into my own life a little bit more. And so I thank you and I give you that.
You feel better, or
Christmas time is here.
Michaela Lynn,
Christmas time.
I want to thank you. I want to thank you for showing me the passage of time can be a beautiful thing.
wow?
Joni Mitchell said, then the carousel goes round and round and the painted ponies go up and down. We're on a carousel. We can't look back. We can't go back. We can only look back. We can't go forward because we're here in the circle game. Something like that. And you remind me that the things I miss in my youth, my knees, my gorgeous breasts, the first loves I had,
Yeah.
all of those I'm okay to give up because the childishness and the immaturity of the age in which you are is something I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. And
Oh.
that's right. I don't wish it on you.
Look at that, Michaela.
So you don't wish childishness
And immaturity.
on me?
The naivete, the lack of skill. You're just teaching me so much about how great it is to be an older, beautiful woman.
Well, I'd like to commend you for something, and it's your ability to grow and improve because you just described lyrics to the person who wrote them instead of claiming them as your own life. You said Joni Mitchell wrote that song, and you didn't do that for Christmas shoes.
I lived Christmas shoes.
You did
I
not!
said don't bring
not.
up Christmas shoes
You
again.
did not!
It's a trigger for her.
You
okay, I
did
think it's
not
my turn.
live Christmas shoes.
Prove it.
I will.
Prove it.
I will go to the ends of the earth to prove that Christmas shoes did not happen to you. What's next? You're going to say that the Bible happened
You're
to you?
100% not in
Bethlehem
frame.
happened to you?
Well, I thought the Bible was a universal experience about love, Michaela Ann.
Well, sure, it is. And I love you all. I do.
Christmas time.
That's huge.
Luann, do you want to say something?
Yeah, I was starting to feel like Barbara Ann for a second, like I wasn't in the room.
Is here.
I want to say what you live by, I think, is beautiful literature and poetry, and that is
Thank
the
you.
Bible.
Mhm.
And one thing I can get behind is that we should love our neighbor as ourselves. And sometimes I think you get I can't give her a compliment. I'm trying really hard.
Just don't. Just say it in a nice way.
That's
Say
what you
something
did, right?
mean,
That's
but
what
in
you
a
guys
nice
said.
way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think what's so interesting about how the Bible teaches to love one another as yourself is such a good principle that I can see for you in the future.
You can see me enacting those principles
Because you
in the
enact
future.
every other part of this book, right? I don't see you counting your crops in order. Okay, there are other parts of the book I see you not living by. And I think this part of the book, I'm excited for your life this year in 2025 to emulate.
It was a little murky, darling.
It was what?
It was a little murky.
Well, that's
Luann, I'm going to choose to do something that I don't think you two do, which is take your answer in good faith and assume good intentions, because this year, this is a time for all of us to be together, to join in Christmas spirit, to join in the holidays, to pray, to
Yes.
come together,
It is.
to be one in this great festival of lights that we call Christmas. And
And I thought, I have
Okay,
another one.
interesting.
I thought that the way you offered to get slimed at the Kids' Choice Awards was a very honorable
It
thing.
was amazing.
thank you. And
I can't
I'm
believe they shot it right up
beyond.
your privates. I don't know who. I wonder who did that.
I thought you took it like a woman.
Don't you?
I wonder
dare.
who pointed the cannon down. honey.
Don't you dare.
Oh,
You did
come
not
on.
do this. You did not do this because you know I have a soft spot for slime. I have a soft spot for slime. That's the one thing that doesn't make me mad.
too.
It's the one thing that doesn't make me mad. You're going to make me giggle and I don't want
Anybody
to.
knows about Michaela Romney's soft spot for
She's
slime?
got a soft spot for slime.
I've got a soft spot for slime. Sue me. Sue me.
Oh, I love when we slimed her red Tesla, and she giggled.
And I giggle. I'm sorry. It's the one thing that tickles me.
That's
it's the
what brings
one
us
thing that we
together.
can all agree on.
This
I
year,
love it.
this
It's the
year,
one thing.
slime
Slime.
brings us together.
Together.
Oh,
Oh.
let's just sit around the table, pass around some slime.
Do you
and
ever
enjoy
watch
each other.
those slime videos on TikTok?
Oh, I love them.
Where
honey.
they have the slime and they scoop the slime and they rate the scoopability.
I love
Oh,
it.
I
I love
love
it,
that.
honey.
That's
Sometimes
great.
there's little cheeseburgers in it and stuff.
Oh, I love
love
it. And
it.
the
Little
little,
cheeseburger.
I
Good
prefer
candle,
the
by
ones
the
that
way.
are smooth.
yeah.
That are smooth and
Oh, I love those
silky.
ones. Yeah.
Do you guys like the videos of when people throw a bunch of marbles down the stairs?
Oh!
Oh, I like those.
I
Those are
love those.
good.
I
And they
watch
hit
those
the
with my
bottles?
niece. Yeah, they hit the bottles. The bottle
And
breaks.
sometimes they hit the bottles full of paint.
Yeah, they're putting
Absolutely.
those next to us talking now.
They are.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's called AD,
Can you believe
ADHD
We were arguing
content.
about Chapel Roan, and then next to us is the marbles going down the stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh
honey.
my God, we forgot to fight about Chapel Roan.
Oh no, was that on the list?
Well, days since fighting about Chapel Roan, one. Since we did it yesterday. Did you have something?
Barbara?
Not one of you fucking whores said anything nice about me.
Well, we all actually have something wonderful to say about you, Bob.
Yeah.
About me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Barbara, I think your spirit is
Leaving.
so... What?
Leaving.
No.
Leaving.
No,
Barbara?
no,
Leaving.
no.
Barbara?
No,
Leaving.
stay,
Leaving.
stay. Stay, Barbara, stay.
Leaving.
Stay. Get her ghost back in there. Barbara, you
It's
are
like that
alive.
chip, that brain chip.
You are alive and you are well and you are a gorgeous child of God and a window into the past and a window into history and our elders and like what everything was built upon, and without you we wouldn't be anywhere.
JFK? Small.
Small what?
Small.
Barbara, you are the reason we're all here. You hired us individually. You thought we had potential. And we were all young. I was in college when you first hired me. You saw me on campus, and you've given me so many opportunities, and I can't wait to be there for your Kennedy Center honors. I know that's
Can't wait.
happening this
I have
year.
my dress picked out.
Thank you so much. Louis C.K. is doing 45 minutes.
Yeah, I know that was
Wow.
your choice.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
tough. That's tough, Barbara Ann.
And that's something we can agree on.
And that's something we can agree on. Marbles down the stairs and Louis C.K.
And slime.
and slime.
And slime.
Well, we got 3. Well, should we close with a Christmas prayer or song?
Okay, I could do a song maybe, yeah.
Let's do a song. You can lead us, and that's what I'll give you. But I get to do the Easter song. Go ahead.
Oh, as
Write it
long as
down.
I get St. Patty's Day.
The first Noel, the angels did sing.
Singing voice?
It's remarkable.
I'm sorry, shut up!
Oh.
You do not have the pipes for that.
Shining in the
It's remarkable her husband doesn't fuck her.
Bethlehem, here we go.
It's like a piece of chalk singing.
Noel, Noel, I sent a camera to your homes, and what it saw I will hold over forever and ever. I know your secrets, and I know everything that goes on, and you
Those puppies
will
were
be
rescues.
exposed.
Those puppies were rescues.
Oh!
They are rescue
They were
puppies,
not.
and they are not from a breeder, and I don't care what your footage says.
Those chickens' heads fell off on their own.
Those pugs.
I produced the AI produced that footage, and it's from a rescue.
It's not AI. I ran it through an AI simulator. It is pugs in a pool. You are teaching pugs to swim for content.
Hey, they like swimming, and you're a whore.
This has been Artist on Artist on Artist on Artist answering the question. Now that's why they call it show business. Good night, Hollywood. Listen to me here.
Listen to me here. Listen to me here.
We got a Patreon link in bio.
We've got bonus episodes and post shows for all of this where we break down the episodes, including this one. Link in bio.
A lovely Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from the lovely
Dynasty Typewriter.
Bye.
Artist on Artist on Artist on Artist is an improvised Hollywood Roundtable podcast created and performed and produced by Kylie Brakeman, Jeremy Colhane, Angela Giratana, and Patrick McDonald. Music is by Gabriel Ponton. The opinions expressed on this podcast do not reflect the opinions of anyone who works on it, not even the performers, because this is an improvised podcast and we're stupid. Full video versions of AOAOAOA are available on YouTube, so please like and subscribe and leave us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Good night, Hollywood.